Well, good morning. It's Friday morning at 10:30 Central Standard Time. Hello, I'm Jack Reed Jr. and this is our virtual story time from Reed's Gumtree Bookstore. Glad to see you. I hope you have had a good week since we visited last week. What a unique week, and so many things to see differently around the house, and to have everybody home most of the time, and have a chance to spend a lot of together this time. There've been a lot more pluses than minuses, but it has been a crazy week. And Reed's is still closed, but we are still doing business online and on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll mention a few of those things as we go along. But today we're going to start out with one that I thought everybody would know, and you can help me read this. I may just pause at the end of the rhyme, and you can help me with Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown and Clement Hurd. Reed's, along with the North Mississippi Medical Center and the city of Tupelo, gives a copy of this book to every child born at the hospital in Tupelo, so that every child will go home with at least one book in their library. We're really proud of that legacy, and if you've been born at the hospital in the last 2 or 3 years, hopefully you have your own picture, your own copy of Goodnight Moon. But it's a classic bedtime story that has lulled generations of children to sleep, and is the perfect first book to share with a child. So let's all look at this together, and if you know this book, you can help me read it. This is an oversized edition, obviously, so we can see the pictures maybe a little better. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon. The red balloon and a picture of what? The cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house, and a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady whispering. There she is. She must not have a lot of little children running around the house 24/7 these days. Goodnight room. And you see all the pictures in the room. See all the different. There's the people they've talked about. There's the little lady and the mittens and the cow jumping over the moon and the kitten. Goodnight moon. Goodnight cow jumping over the moon. Goodnight light and the goodnight chairs. Goodnight kittens and goodnight mittens. Wow, isn't that pretty? Look at all. Can you see? Take a second to just look and see if you can see all of the pieces of that book. Clocks, night,